Some people live a life so full of love, compassion, and purpose that even in death, their legacy becomes an enduring source of inspiration. Jasmine Barbuto was one of those rare souls. A dedicated nurse, a devoted mother, a beloved wife, and a cherished friend, Jasmine was the heartbeat of her family and a beacon of light for her Naples community. Her sudden passing has left a void that words can hardly describe, but her story is one that deserves to be remembered in full, for it is a story of unwavering love, courage, and selflessness. A devoted nurse with a healing heart, Jasmine Barbuto's career in nursing was more than just a job, it was a true calling. Known for her gentle touch and compassionate demeanor, Jasmine brought healing not only through medical care, but through kindness, patience, and presence. Her patients often spoke of her reassuring voice and ability to make even the most trying times feel manageable. In the emotionally demanding world of healthcare, Jasmine stood out as a calm and loving presence, someone who didn't just tend to wounds, but uplifted souls. She treated every patient with the dignity they deserved and left behind a legacy of compassion within every hospital corridor she walked. Jasmine didn't just clock in and out of work, she made nursing an extension of who she was. She volunteered for extra shifts during busy seasons, supported new nurses with mentorship, and became a dependable friend to her coworkers. Her strength and warmth helped create an atmosphere of support and hope even in the most challenging moments of patient care. In every heartbeat she listened to and every life she touched, Jasmine embodied the true spirit of nursing, one rooted in empathy and unconditional care. Her greatest role, mother and wife. While Jasmine's professional contributions were admirable, her heart belonged first and foremost to her family. She was the loving wife of Barbudo, a Marine Corps veteran and dedicated sheriff, and the nurturing mother of 3 young children. Their home was one of laughter, bedtime stories, and weekend family breakfasts, where Jasmine balanced her career with complete devotion to raising her children and supporting her husband's demanding duties. She was the glue that held her family together. From planning birthday parties to helping with homework after long shifts, Jasmine never let fatigue steal the joy from her family life. Her ability to juggle so much with a smile on her face is what her loved ones admired the most. She taught her children not only kindness and respect, but the value of perseverance and unconditional love, lessons they will carry for the rest of their lives. In her marriage, Jasmine was Blaine's rock, a constant support through all of life's storms. The tragic day that changed everything on April 9, 2025, tragedy struck the Barbudo household in the most unexpected and devastating way. Jasmine suffered a sudden cardiac arrest at home. It was a shocking moment made even more heartbreaking as her 3 children witnessed the incident and courageously called for help. Emergency responders arrived swiftly, but despite all efforts, Jasmine suffered irreversible brain damage. Days later, on April 16th, surrounded by her heartbroken family and friends, Jasmine passed away. The loss was too sudden, too surreal. A woman so full of life, warmth, and purpose was gone, leaving behind grieving children, shattered husband, and an entire community in mourning. Her final gift, a legacy of life even in death, Jasmine's selflessness shone through. As an organ donor, she made the extraordinary decision to give life to others even as hers came to an end. On April 16th, an emotional honor walk took place at the hospital in her memory, attended by her family, hospital staff, and those whose lives she had impacted. Her brother shared that the hospital raised a flag in her name, symbolizing her final, life-saving act. She is finally at peace, he said, a bittersweet solace in the face of unspeakable grief. This final gesture wasn't out of character. It was the essence of Jasmine. Her heart had always been open for her patients, for her family, for her friends, and in the end, it remained open, saving lives she would never meet but surely would have loved. A community wrapped in grief and gratitude. The response from the Naples community was immediate and overwhelming. A GoFundMe campaign launched to support Blaine, and the children rapidly reached its $100,000 goal. Prayers poured in. Messages of condolences arrived from every corner: fellow nurses, former patients, neighbors, and complete strangers, each testifying to the powerful impact Jasmine had made in their lives. It wasn't just about raising funds. It was about honoring someone who had been a silent hero for so many. The stories people shared of Jasmine staying late to comfort a family, of her bringing coffee to a coworker on a rough day, of her infectious laugh and genuine care, painted a picture of a woman who gave the very best of herself always. A legacy that will never fade. Jasmine Barbuto's life, though cut tragically short, continues to resonate in the lives she touched. Her legacy isn't defined by how she died, but by how she lived with grace, with compassion, and with relentless love. Her children will grow up knowing they were raised by a mother who was not only strong and loving, but a hero in every sense. Her husband will carry the memory of a partner who stood beside him through every challenge, and her community will forever remember the nurse with a healing heart and a smile that made the world a little better. Jasmine reminds us that the measure of life isn't in years, but in the love we give and the lives we touch. Her memory will continue to inspire nurses, mothers, and caregivers everywhere to show up with heart and courage, just like she did. Forever in our hearts, in loving memory of Jasmine Barbuto, a mother, a wife, a nurse, and a friend. Thank you, Jasmine, for your light, your love, and your lasting legacy. You are missed beyond words, but your spirit lives on in every life you've touched. Jasmine's journey was one of remarkable love and service. Though she may no longer be with us physically, the echoes of her laughter, the warmth of her hugs, and the strength of her love will remain etched in the hearts of all who knew her forever.